Alrighty. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Non-Fictionation. Today, just wanted to go over the post-credit scene for Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's really just like two things I want to mention about it. My thoughts on what it could mean, right? If you haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, this is your spoiler warning. Now, if you don't want spoilers, I would kick it. Just kick rocks, kid. But okay, so Spider-Man Brand New Day just came out this past week, and there was a post-credit scene in which basically like the Spider Tracker is like saying, like, showing Spider-Man in the city, has the little icon for him. Then it starts to zoom out and zoom out and zoom out, and it zooms out past the planet, shows the moon, and then it pans away into space, and I believe it showed like the Spider-Man logo icon, and it says basically that Spider-Man is in space. And right before that was happening, or actually now I forget if it was like after that or before this, but there was like this little like glitch on the screen, and to me it looked like the same glitching that you would see when the Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse movies, whenever they would have like that twitch, the glitch, it looked just like that. And even for some of the promos and commercials, like they've included that effect. And that's what I saw. Now, I did just watch a new Rockstar's video talking about this. So I'm going to play that for us now. And we're just going to see there what his thoughts are. I haven't seen this yet, so I kind of want to watch it with you guys. Let's go ahead here. So somebody put there that it had started at 9:53, so I'm just gonna go basically right there, and it does show here also that that's when they started talking about it. So post-credit scene breakdown. The rest of the stuff is like, I don't know, other stuff. Okay, gonna go straight to this. Let's go. Let's watch it.
Back to trustworthy journalism. There is one post-credit scene. We see Ned's Spidey Tracker app that he had been using throughout the movie to track the locations of Spider-Man. We see a pin on a block in Queens, and the app's voice says, "New Spider-Man sighting, location unknown." It continues repeating that as the screen zooms out from this digital version of Earth, keeping that pin
like
of our Spider-Man's location on that same block in Queens, but then the screen moves past the moon as foreboding music plays, and there's a red-tinted glitch on the screen, and then a multicolored glitch, and then a new pin appears floating in the stars, and we hear that voice say, "Location found," and the pin continues to beep more rapidly. And then on screen, Spider-Man will return, but it does not say where or when or which Spider-Man. So,
oh, this is a point that I really wanted to make, actually. Yeah, which Spider-Man, right? Could it be Miles Morales, one of the animated ones? I don't think so, to be honest. I think who it is Tobey Maguire, because if you guys have heard about that leaked synopsis or leaked script of the Avengers Doomsday movie, I believe it was Doomsday or Secret Wars, but I'm pretty sure it was Doomsday, where it opens up. The movie's supposed to open up with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man looking up, and there's like a tear in the sky, everything's like red tinted, and all of a sudden Deadpool pulls up with like a TVA device, and it might be that Loki's there, I forget, but basically they're like, "Hey, your universe is dying. There's an incursion happening. You have to come with us." I think that's how it happens. But yeah, I'll include here that a screenshot of that synopsis, and then we continue here with the new Rockstars video.
what does this mean? I see three explanations, and they all have to do with the events of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, which will feature Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom in an adaptation of Jonathan Hickman's Time Runs Out and Secret Wars storyline, in which incursions, aka rifts between realities in the multiverse, cause alternate Earths to collide with each other in space. As of the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, those alternate Earths are already appearing in space in the proximity of our planet. And in the Doomsday trailer, we can can see these Marvel heroes from different realities all fretting about these 3 Earths being on a collision course with each other. Doom's plan seems to be to use these broken fragments of these 3 Earths to piece together a new world that he will call Battle World. As of this taping, Tom Holland has not yet been confirmed to appear in Avengers Doomsday, but he is expected to appear at least in Secret Wars, if not also in the movie before it. Meanwhile, Sadie Sink's Jean Grey has been confirmed to return in Avengers Secret Wars. So what is this Spidey tracker telling us? Theory 1. Our Peter Parker got abducted via Dr. Doom's magic and teleported into Battle World as it is forming in space near our Earth. Note that throughout the movie, the tracker does leave pins for past locations as it identifies new locations. So this could suggest that Peter has teleported from Queens to this newly forming Battle World, and he will return either at the end of Doomsday or in Secret Wars. Theory 2. The glitching on
I don't think that's likely at all. I think that's like the least likely one if he's doing multiple here. Yeah. Let's see. Theory 2 says the glitching could be related to the spider.
on the screen does remind me of the recurring glitching effect of Sony's animated Spider-Verse franchise. Brand New Day is, after all, a Sony movie, and maybe they're setting up their next Spider-Man release, June 2027, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. And what we see here on the Spidey tracker could be one of the countless Spider variants who arrived in this universe somewhere in space. Theory number 3. This is the theory I like the best.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a variant, yeah, in space somewhere. But why? Okay, and theory number 3 says Ned's tracker has located another Peter. Yeah, like Tobey Maguire.
Ned's tracker has located another Peter from another Earth, and that Earth has now appeared in nearby space, approaching via an incursion. Remember, Spider-Man No Way Home established that Ned Leeds has some sorcerer abilities. He was able to operate a sling ring portal with no training, and he opened that portal to 2 other Peters. At the end of this movie, the memory wipe spell seems to drop based on the muscle memory of a handshake. When for MJ, even reading Peter's full letter to her did not refill her mind with any actual memories. Ned, based on the look on his face, does seem to fully remember Peter in this final shot. That could be his sorcery breaking through Doctor Strange's spell. So maybe
Now that's something I didn't consider. That his sorcery abilities, his natural latent sorcery abilities, that could explain why he was able to break the spell and remember him. Yeah, it's a good idea. Also, something that I just remembered is do Ned and MJ have like memories of like the whole fight with like the lizard chasing them when he jumped through the portal in No Way Home? Like, does Ned remember that has magical powers? Does he remember that he interacted with Doctor Strange and that he was trapped in a portal and then he came through that and he took his sling ring back from him at the end of No Way Home? Like, does he remember that? And just everything else is like, oh, we don't know that it's Peter Parker. But they know who Spider-Man is. And they even said in this movie that Spider-Man has saved them multiple times, and that's why they're so interested in him. You get what I mean? Like, that's one thing that I even was thinking throughout the movie. It's like, wait a minute. Does Ned remember that he has powers now? That he has like Doctor Strange magic powers? I don't know. I just feel like, I hope that's not one of the things that they're just gonna like brush under the rug, as
his
they've done
Spidey
with
tracker
many
is able to
many
track
plot-
when another Peter
plot,
has returned in the proximity
threads.
of this planet.
Plot
This
scenes.
other Peter could be a variant of
in
Tom
Marvel and the
Holland's Peter,
MCU.
maybe one who has a black
Anyways, I
suit from a
digress.
Venom
Let's continue.
symbiote, or it could be the return of Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker from Earth 96283. I only bring this up because there was a rumored Doomsday plot leak that I initially wrote off as just bogus until certain Doomsday plot elements initially described in that leak, like Loki's TVA card and Latvian witches, started to get confirmed in real life. And I won't go into the details of it, but that leak does describe an opening scene that involves the X-Men of Earth 10005 that we know will be in this movie, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from Earth 96283. In fact, it's so widely believed by the fan base now that at San Diego Comic-Con, when Marvel Studios Hall H panel began with an opening montage of past films, a particular shot of Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man No Way Home got the biggest reaction. Such a reaction that the press kept bringing it up to the creatives on the press line. Ned Leeds opened a portal to Tobey Maguire's fires Peter Parker before, it stands to reason his tech could identify Tobey's return to the proximity of our Earth in space. So yeah, Jean Grey will return in Secret Wars. But what is the MCU's plan for her character? Is this franchise gonna first establish her at an Xavier Institute in this universe? Or will it wait to destroy this Earth and just terraform it as part of Battleworld along with chunks of other Earths so that Jean Grey can meet mutants from other realities and be part of a new lineup of X-Men in a restored 616 universe after Secret Wars? Like, Avengers Doomsday is the next movie. We're running out of time. We will dig more into these questions in future videos, starting with our massive Easter egg breakdown coming to the channel tomorrow. Comment down below with your thoughts and theories on this, and a special thanks to one of our In Our Underground.
Same thing that he said. Why don't you guys comment down below just to talk more about this amongst ourselves. Like the video, please, and please subscribe. That way you can get all the notifications and all that, and put the bell so that you get all the notifications. I'm trying to post every week now. I stopped trying to be, what's his name? I think his name is iDubbbz, or I forget the guy's name, but he would like post like every few months or like once a year. I'm not trying to do that anymore. I'm trying to be more consistent. And now that I have a groove going with the Spider-Man stuff, and we have fucking Doomsday coming out later this year, along with Dune Part 3, which, by the way, there's videos coming out soon about Dune. But yeah, like I think that this movie was amazing again, and I was really intrigued by this post-credit scene, so I just wanted to make a video about it and see what the community thinks. Anyways, guys, thanks for popping in here. All right, by tonight or by tomorrow, there should be a Miami podcast episode that I recorded from a few days ago, from Saturday. So I'm going to post it up for you guys so you guys can check that out. A lot of interesting stuff on there. It gives you a glimpse into Miami from somebody who was born and raised in Miami, and like actual Miami, like in the heart of it. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that kind of stuff, because I'll be mixing it in with the UFO, Bigfoot, and Marvel and DC content that I do here. All right, cool guys. Thanks for popping in and have a great night. Bye bye.